There's no words there. There's no words on it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I've never seen that. Fucking thing sucks. There's no words there. Okay. Ready? Take it away. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Go. What's that mean? To play us out? To end the show? Yeah.
Okay. Everybody. Sounds dangerous. Dark Horse Live, episode 150, a spooky one. It's the Halloween version. That's all fucked up and covered in cobwebs and all kinds of shit. But yeah, welcome everybody. We have Daz, who flew in town for this drop. Drop is in like 45 minutes. 45 minutes till we get to the drop. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us on this impromptu special edition Friday night Dark Horse Live. Appreciate you all being here. And yeah, we have a drop tonight. Daz specifically has a drop tonight, has a bunch of goodies, and it's coming up.
We have a drop.
And DarkOwl has a drop also included in there. So yeah, there's beans going down about 45 minutes from now. Hoodoo Moses is in the building also, so things are going to get weird. Always do. There's always a fireball involved and shit. Probably smoke a cigar or two and get a little weird. But with that said, I think I'm just going to slide right over to here. 43 minutes until the drop. 43 minutes, everybody. So Daz is here. Hoodoo's here somewhere. And yeah. If you guys don't know about the drop tonight, it's on cbazaar.com. It's a premium drop tonight. The regular drop will be on 15th, which is Sunday at same time, 8 p.m.
10 p.m. Eastern.
10 p.m. Eastern. I feel like these cheap spirit cauldrons might not hold this. I feel like it might melt right through. It sounds a little sketchy right now. I'm just letting you know.
And it looks like the candles are starting to tilt.
Yeah, they're like rock solid frozen in there. Cannot be moved. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, Hoodoo's here. Daz is here. Welcome, Daz.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we gotta turn your mic on. Tap on it. You got nothing.
Good. Prefer it that way. Can you hear me now? Oh. There we go. Got it?
Yeah, okay. All right. A make or break. So yeah, Daz, you're welcome back to the show. We got to catch up with you real quick. Obviously, you moved back to Maine.
Yep.
You got everything going out there. How is the transition back to Maine? What's going on? What's new?
So far, just got a bunch of photo stuff that I'm getting ready to hit with autopilot again. Get another round of new F1s going. And yeah, really just been taking it slow, working on getting the licensing back up, and yeah, kind of taking it easy the past couple months here. Nothing too hectic. Been back and forth to archive a couple times, picking up a bunch of cuts. Did I tell you about that? About my luggage getting lost with all the clones in it?
No. You told me. I know you went to Archive in Portland and grabbed some cuts, but like more than once, but you lost clones?
I don't even know if I should talk about it or not, but
I mean, it's up to you. Did TSA take your clones?
Yeah, so there was a hurricane in Boston. It was during the last drop, and I was flying out Friday morning, flying back Sunday morning, just real quick, going to grab some stuff. And we were supposed to fly back into Boston. There was a hurricane there that delayed all the flights for like 2 days. So ended up not being able to fly back until Tuesday. Tried to fly back Monday, got delayed again. And then, sorry, I'm catching my breath. I just ran up here. And then, yeah, we get to the airport, check the bags, get to the gate. It's Tuesday at like 7 o'clock. The flight's supposed to take off at 8. And as we're about to board, they say the crew hasn't arrived from the other flight to like take off on this one.
Uh-huh.
And when they do arrive, they're going to be expired for how long they can work a shift for. So now the flight was delayed until 12:30. So I was like, all right, well, we got like 5 hours. I'm going to go back to the hotel, take a shower, chill out. So I asked them to pull my bags off the flight so they weren't just sitting in the hot sun. And saw them pull them off, go down to the carousel to pick them up, and 3 hours later, they still haven't showed up. So I go back up to the gate. They're like, they couldn't find your bags. They're on the plane still. Get on this flight. You don't want to miss the flight. We don't know when the next one's going to be. I was like, fuck, all right. And I explained to the lady, I was like, I'm worried that if I go, my bags aren't going to be in Boston when I arrive.
Yeah, they've already pulled them clearly. They're sitting somewhere in the airport.
So I was like, I think it's better if I just stay and make sure like they come with me. And she was like, no, they're on there, go. It's like, all right. So mid-flight back, I get a text saying like, oh, your bags are on the flight, everything's good to go. Actually, before that, as I was getting on the flight, there's a family of like 5 people, and this girl just starts throwing up, drunk, just waiting in the airport all night drinking, gets on, starts throwing up. They pull her whole family off, and within a minute, they get all 5 of these people's bags off the bottom of the plane.
Of course.
So I was like, what the fuck? Get to Boston, bags aren't there.
Of course.
They say, you got to go talk to whatever company I used, go report with TSA that your bags are lost, blah, blah, blah.
And your cuts.
Yeah, and they were like, well, what's in the bags? I was like, fuck. All right, there's like clothes. And I was also supposed to be getting back on a Sunday night, so while I was out there, I'd bought like Clonex and rooting things and all sorts of shit just to like get the clones going as soon as I got back. And I was like, yeah, just, toiletries and stuff. And then I was finally like, you know what, fuck it. There's hemp clones in there. Like, the whole reason for this trip was to go out and get these clones. And I'm trying to start this hemp nursery back east. Whatever. And the lady ended up being like, well, my husband started growing. It's an 80-year-old woman. She's like, my husband started growing recently. That's awesome. Like,
TSA lady or whatever?
Yeah. I was like, oh, my God, I got the right lady. And so she was like, all right, well, most likely your bags are going to come to New York, and then they'll FedEx them up to you. And I was just like, all right. There was other stuff in there. There was hash and, like, flour and stuff in there, too.
So they FedEx your bag?
So I was like, do I stay here and see if it comes on the next flight to Boston? Do I just go back to the house in Maine? What do I do? It's like, fuck it, I'll go to Maine. Then that night I get an email saying we haven't found your bags yet, but we're still looking for them. And the next day I get an email with 2 tracking numbers from FedEx. Then the next day I get another email saying we still haven't found your bags. The day after that, the bags arrive, everything's still in it. FedEx delivered them from New York to Maine, just like... So insane.
That's pretty wild. How were the cuts? They big.
Oh, eventually, yeah. I think I only lost 2, which was like
Not
pretty
bad,
damn
considering
good.
the circumstances.
Yeah, considering they were missing for 5 or 6 days. Sorry, I'm still acclimating here.
I think I'm short of oxygen from all this dry ice we
That
just
might be what
released
it is,
in this
too.
room. Yeah, if we start getting delirious, someone call 911. But yeah, so just talk briefly about the drop, and just maybe we'll start with the merch, because I know you've done a lot of stuff that is now finally getting released. So.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, I've got the backpacks here I can show. I've got the speaker, the headlamp, but I mean, the headlamps were I had those shipped here when I was living here. Same with like the speakers and stuff. So they've been around for a year and a half.
Toting
like
them around
that.
the country. Yeah.
And I was just waiting for the backpacks to be done because I know I wanted to release it all together as like a trimmer
Combo package.
Yeah.
Bundle.
So we got the backpacks, the headlamps, the speakers, trimmers from Herb, a Herb sample, all sorts of patches and stickers and all sorts of fun stuff. You know, look at some of them.
Yeah, you might as well show people what you got. So we're starting with the merch here tonight. But all this, I think you listed most of this already.
Yep, it should all be up on Premium, so you can go check it out and start to get ready for the drop. But yeah, I don't know which camera you want to use, but every backpack's going to come with the trimmers, the sample of Herb.
So you can see that very well. You get your own snips, man. NightOwl, or Herb Snips, I'm sorry. Herb Snips. Shout out Herb. Get a little bottle of herb.
Got a few different
This all comes in the
colors.
backpack? That's the
Yep.
plan?
Yep, they're all coming with the backpack. Got the green, or the purple, and the green.
You got to really, like, take them through. I didn't realize you had all these colors.
Yeah,
So I'll show you the colors first. There's purple. You're holding up a green.
Yep.
But yeah, you got to take them
black
through the
too.
features of this because this isn't just a fucking backpack. This is like way more. I think some people already know about this, but this is like a labor of love that you already went through.
Yeah, and since I've had it for a year plus, I've already like all the features or just I'm used to them now. But to a lot of other people, they're going to be pretty awesome. The zippers, super strong zipper pulls. We went through like 3 different zipper pulls to get these, so they wouldn't keep coming off. There's actually a little lock up top here.
Yeah, it's got like a luggage lock on the top.
Yeah, so you lock the zipper pulls into that. You can set your own combination, and I don't know. I jokingly said you can probably keep some squirrels out with it. I don't know what actual good it will do, but for pesky people that you don't want going in your stuff, you can lock that up.
You got a laptop holder in here.
Laptop holder.
Looks like you got headphone like jack on the outside and a USB port on the outside, which
Yeah.
links into a cord on the inside, which you can then put in your device, whatever you may need.
Yep, you can put a charging brick in there, hook it up to the USB port on the inside, then you have a port on the outside for you to plug into. There's also an auxiliary jack on the outside and on the inside.
There's so much shit to this, honestly. You got a sunglass holder on the fucking strap on the front.
Yeah.
You got a little mini pocket in here,
Stash
which you
spot.
never see a pocket. Like, that's sick. A little stash spot in the front of the backpack.
Yep.
You got this little, I don't even know what you call this, like a loop in the back so you can put it on your luggage
Yep.
when you're wheeling through the airport. Like,
Got the magnetic closures on the side pockets. And they're all, it's much bigger than it looks. I don't have anything in this one, but I mean, they have a 25-liter capacity, which is
yeah.
pretty awesome.
It's a, you
But
pulled in with one
here's
and
the one I've
it's
been
pretty,
using for months on end.
pretty standard, like, size backpack. It's not small.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a awesome backpack. Super sturdy. Got a banana pocket. It's really, really good. But these are the patches that it comes with. So you can do the...
Go, hold on one second.
So yeah,
Sorry, we
put your
giving-
pants back on too.
Yeah, there
What?
you go. Yeah, we're giving some directions here. All right. Yeah, he'll get you, or she'll get you situated.
All right. You want to open the patches?
Are you gonna grab it for him, Jay?
We're good. We're no.
Oh, you got it.
We're good.
Oh, everything's good. Everything is good.
Hey guys.
All right, welcome. Hoodoo's here.
Voodoo.
Welcome to the show, Hoodoo. So yeah, sorry I didn't want to cut you off in the backpack. What's in the bag?
Those are the patches.
What's in the bag, man? Oh, so these are all the different patches you get.
Yep.
Which you said 7 or something different patches
7
per
patches
bag.
total.
So if you don't follow, the front patch comes off, Velcro. You can change it out.
So good.
Change it out to whatever like steez that you're feeling.
And there will be different patches to come in the future as well. Where am I at over here? It comes with the Herb NightOwl pin, Herb NightOwl keychain, a hunting season patch. We've got a Terrence McKenna butterfly effect patch. Got the Build a Soil inspired patch. The Secret Owl Society Herb Club
My
patch.
favorite one.
Another herb inspired OG patch, and then the Halloween Herb Spooktacular patch there. And also, each one of these comes with its own backing, so you can literally attach the backing to a hoodie, to a hat, to whatever, and switch up the patches on that as well.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I could potentially put it over here and have multiple patches on the hoodies as well.
Doesn't just have to go in your backpack. Technically, you get 7 Night Owl patches with your backpack, so you can style out 7 different articles of clothing. Really,
Even
Yep.
7 different backpacks. if
7
you want.
different backpacks if you want.
Yeah.
Or put all the patches on one backpack.
So that's all the patch stuff, or all the backpack
That's
stuff.
what comes within the backpack.
Yep.
The backpack is, like I say, high quality item. You know, if Daz labored over it for about 2 years to get it right, it's not a shit backpack.
No, we went through, again, with everything. Multiple manufacturers, multiple revisions with all of this stuff.
You
Got
guys
the
have
heady lamp.
seen the headlamp before, but if you haven't, it's super dope.
Yeah, let me pull
Is
that
it
out.
is it
real
an
quick.
especially dope headlamp?
It is, yep. It's perfect for trimming. It's not overly bright to where it's going to kill your eyes. Got the Night Owl band to go with it. Hook that up on
That's
there.
baller.
And we got the little Night Owl emblem script logo up on the top of it too.
Does it make a night owl symbol, like a bat symbol?
No,
Night
that's
owl symbol?
that's to come.
That's for next year.
Yep. Oh shit! There it
Yeah,
goes.
it's bright.
Yeah, it's bright. There's a motion sensor, so you can have it on your head, be trimming, wave your hand in front of it to turn it on, off to turn it off, so you don't have to get it all sticky and resiny.
Touch free. Come
touch
on
free.
now.
Then let's see. Got the NightOwl. I think you'll probably have to open that one. I don't know if you have a knife on you or anything, but
I got a knife.
yeah, that's gonna need to be cut there. Let me put this back together. But yeah, all this I've got a merch bundle where you can get all this in one package: the headlamp, the speaker, and the backpack, and the trimmers, of course. So it's like a whole little
Trim kit.
trim / de-seeding kit.
Obviously, we didn't say this at the jump. The backpack is smell proof. You went
Oh,
through
yeah,
some
yeah.
issues with that too. Like
Triple
it's
carbon
a
lined.
stealth backpack, and
Yep.
one of the earlier prototypes like wasn't as smell proof as he liked. So he hit him up and he's like, "Make sure this shit is really smell proof." So
Yeah, that was like the third one they sent me, and they didn't do the outer pocket with the triple carbon lining, and I took a couple flights with it. I was like, "Well, you guys are trying to get me in trouble here." So went back, redid those. It's all carbon lined now, good to go. You're not gonna have any issues with it.
now this next item up for grabs. I'm telling you, this one really like. I think you outdid yourself with this one. I've seen you make a lot of cool shit, but the man made his own speaker. I mean,
Got iPhone trying to
who
get
else?
the thing
Who
apart.
else has their own speaker? Like logo on it.
And it sounds damn good too. It's got really crisp, clear highs, good bass to it. It's like an actually
It's
good
like a
speaker, a worthwhile
Beats.
thing.
Yeah, it's like a little Beats or whatever the hell.
Does it like interface with the backpack? Is there like a
You
spot
could-
for it?
Yeah, there's a pocket on the side, a little ghetto blaster
Perfect.
pocket.
You could be night owl to the max and like rocking and jamming. But yeah, everybody who trims either listens to music or listens to podcasts like this one. But yeah, I feel like it goes on with the whole trim ensemble kit or whatever. But Bluetooth it up and it's got good sound. We fuck with it. And this is another one that was like 2 years in the making. I remember all the prototypes you had on this one.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Bluetooth. I probably still some downstairs. I think I left behind here. So, yeah, we went through quite a few to find the best sounding speaker there. But yeah, that's pretty much all the trim merch bundle stuff. Then we got the new hoodies.
I was gonna say, check out the new gear. I got a
New
fresh hoodie tonight, everybody. I'll show it off. It's got a little skeleton owl on the sleeve. Come on, that's sick. You know you like that. I like it.
Does it glow in the dark?
It doesn't. No,
Why
not
am I
this
asking?
year.
I'm asking these questions.
He has
expecting to
glow in the
be
dark
like-
gear though.
Yeah, I have
This
had it in
one
the
doesn't.
past. I think I've got a couple left over from last year still. But yeah, this one's just straight up. It was kind of a last minute
So dope.
addition, so I didn't have time to get the glow in the dark ink for these, but they came out amazing. And yeah,
The fucked up thing is, I was gonna be like, "Is the bag smell proof?" But I was like, "I'm not gonna ask him that. Put him on the spot. It's definitely not smell proof."
No, yeah, that was the
the
point.
one.
Of
I
them.
should have asked that one.
Yeah.
God
The
damn
hoodies
it.
are sick, and all I'll say this about Daz is like merch or clothing is they wash well. Like the shit doesn't like super shrink up on you. The fucking embroideries or whatever, the screen printing doesn't wash off and get all crackly after like 2-3 washes. Like it's all high quality shit, and I'm always thoroughly impressed.
Thanks.
But yeah, there's a high quality hoodie. If you guys have bought previous hoodies, expect kind of the same quality. It's good stuff. It's probably the same guy you use every time, but
Yep.
yeah, they do good shit.
And we've got the Funk Owls are back up on the site, so you'll be able to grab those.
We got those. We got 4 of those sitting in the studio, full time, permanent, in the box, collector's editions, and yeah, my whole studio is starting to fill up with like three. This is like the 3rd annual Hoodoo special that we've done, where we have all the old like.
I love it. It's
spells
basically
and-
an altar there.
Yeah,
dude.
there's an altar going on over there. All the different spells and candles and weird shit Hoodoo's given me over the time, and then a bunch of Daz's like merchandise that he's donated to the collector's shelf. But I'm telling you, I should turn the camera around and you get a look at all the weird shit that we've acquired over the time.
Yeah, there's DNA genetic stuff over there. There's boy crazy stuff. It's a nice little shrine.
I got-
What's worth more, the Daz collectibles or those
Boy
boy
Crazies?
crazies?
Boy
I know
Crazy by
both of
far.
them are rare.
There's the boy crazy are super rare. I think maybe in the same time frame, like 20 years from now, mine might have a chance to stand.
Edge them out, yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
just need
as
people
of
to
now,
destroy a bunch of
Newer,
them.
that's
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
yeah.
Well, the most valuable thing over there is my Rasta teddy bear that 86-year-old lady knitted for me or something. I can't remember her exact age. Sorry if I got it wrong. But a nice older lady knitted for me and sent to me, and it's a Rasta teddy bear, and it lives in the studio forever.
Did she do the Bob Marley painting as well?
No, I don't know where that came from.
Okay.
Literally, that disappeared here one day. I don't know. All right, so Hoodoo. I mean, what do you want to keep going?
I don't know. Let's get started on.
Let's say we should probably start our blessing on our seeds.
All right,
so what are we doing this year, Hoodoo? Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, man. You know, I actually, so the year before last year, I actually wrote it all down. So now it's like a proven formula. So I can do the same thing. But I didn't. So how many seeds do we have to bless? I just have the logistics to figure out here. That's what we got here.
Yep.
Cool. So we have, these are called...
Midnight Marathon.
But we're going to call the ones we're blessing Midnight Mass, right?
I love that, yeah.
So
And also, the blessing may still be going on. I'll probably have to step away to start working on loading up the site, but I'll be back. I think the show will probably continue on after the drop goes live. So.
We're running a little behind tonight, so the drop might not be exactly at 8 p.m., but it'll trickle. You know, I'll stay live with you guys, but we'll let you know. And this blessing probably will take a little longer, but we'll show it to you.
I got the blessing distilled down to the essence because you asked me to bring the tarot cards too. So I figured we'll do the blessing, and then while the drop's happening, we can do tarot readings.
Yeah, I'd love to do a tarot reading. That'd be fucking sick. I've never done it in my life. You have to explain it to
let's
me.
do a Hulk tarot reading. That's even better.
Zawan, I didn't know this was happening. Sorry, bud.
All right, so explain just in brief detail, I guess, of like what are you doing? If you haven't seen the show in the past, this is the third annual of Hoodoo coming on.
I think it's
Halloween,
the fourth
basically.
annual. I just didn't write it down.
Friday the 13th tonight, getting weird, but yeah, what are you gonna do to these here seeds? Is there fireballs involved?
There's going to be fire involved. Yeah, we're gonna get the cigar going, and we're limiting the amount of fire we're going to use tonight because I know there was some concern expressed last year. Dude, that feels so recent. Doesn't feel like a year ago.
It doesn't, but yeah, I do remember fireballs flying through the studio.
Yeah, and, so I have the same paper as last year, and the corner, the edge is still very distinctly burnt. And I was like, I'm going to do a little slightly more controllable fire this year, just slightly. The blessing of agricultural stuff is an ancient tradition. It's one of the first things that humans ever, cared to bless or pray about or anything. So we put this together, first time was 4 years ago, and I've kind of refined the rituals and the symbols I use, and so far so good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I think, right?
The previous drops have been, successful, and let's say, blessing a crop or praying for crop success is not anything new on planet Earth, kind of as you just mentioned. I think everybody does
like
it in some form.
every religion does it, and actually, like the ritual that we ended up on with this. At least the words are kind of a mix of a traditional Jewish seed blessing and a traditional Christian seed blessing from 2,000 years ago, because they don't really do it that much anymore.
Sure.
But so we mixed kind of those together.
You mean Monsanto doesn't have a hoodoo man on staff?
Not on staff.
I think they do. What was that? Abrina. What the fuck's her name? That. Oh my God.
I have no idea.
Abramovich.
Oh, well, that's the Clintons.
Marina.
That's the
I'm
Clintons
sure.
rich for hire. Yeah.
I'm sure all those people are using her.
Do we have like a paper towel? That's one thing that it's not for lighting on fire. I promise.
Well, no.
I'm sure we can we can get you one.
Yeah, because I want to clean up this glass.
J-Lo's here to help a little bit. So yeah, we get you a paper towel.
How many people we got in the chat? Are people like?
There's about 189 watching across the board, and even though
the candle just dripped.
I saw,
bloody candle.
My candle is dripping blood. So yeah, but yeah, we got a bunch of people in here chilling, waiting for the drop. Drops in exactly 22 minutes, so it's coming up really quick. I say normally we do these shows for like an hour, 2 hours. So
yeah, I'm gonna close to getting started here.
Yeah, we at least want to be blessing before we get them up on there.
Yeah, so this is the page that got burnt last year.
Nice.
So what other strains, let's talk seeds real quick while he's setting up. What other strains do you have dropped in 20 minutes here? What's coming up?
91 grapes, which is the sour stomper cross to the Chem 91. We've got Chem and Kool-Aid, which is the electric Kool-Aid cross to the Chem 91. Harvey Wallbanger, which is orange diesel cross to Cookie Smasher. Then Mondo Smash, which is the Cookie Smasher cross to Creme de la Compton. Then Strawberry Milk and Cookies Remix, which is Strawberry Milk and Cookies F1, but the parents are reversed this time around. Then for the DarkOwl side, we're doing Amulet OG, which is a sour stomper to Marathon. We're doing Midnight Marathon.
Definitely should have had me do an amulet.
Yeah.
I mean, that one just makes sense.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Not later. Then
Amulet
Valencia
OG.
Kush.
Yeah, Valencia.
which is the orange diesel to marathon. So we got a bunch of really nice, fun stuff coming out of the private stocks here. A lot of these I'm super excited for. I've seen some really good things from the Valencia already. The Harvey Wallbanger I'm super stoked to get into, and yeah, all of them really. I think there's going to be some pretty awesome stuff in here.
What is Harvey Wallbanger? I'm missing the joke, or is it some like what is it?
My dad used to say all the time, like, I'm gonna go get a Harvey Wallbanger. It's an alcoholic drink from like the 50s. It's an orange juice and like an Italian liqueur and I think vodka as well. It's like a screwdriver with one additional ingredient.
Did you grow up in the 50s? Is that why your dad said it all the time?
No. And I don't think my dad ever actually knew what it was or had it. He would just, that would be like a running joke of like, I'm gonna go get a Harvey Wallbanger because he had no fucking clue what it was. So I was like, all right, let's name this Harvey Wallbanger.
Although you do know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like the orange and the cookie smasher mixed together. I think that's gonna be something special. So that's where that name comes from.
Excellent. What's up with drop details is, so obviously this is CBazaar Premium. You have to be on Premium tonight, which is a subscription service. I'll explain to you real quick. It's a reoccurring subscription, so it's $9.99 a month, charge every month. If you sign up, you can cancel at any time, but you don't email me to cancel to get all mad and do chargebacks and stuff. You have to go to your own dashboard profile in your account center and you cancel, please. Just like Netflix or anything else, you have to make your own subscribes and your own cancellations. But that's on CBazaar Premium tonight. And what about as far as like, is there testers? Is there anything special going on? What are you doing?
There's testers. We got some fire going over there now.
Oh god.
This drop, seriously, have extra patience. Please spread the word. Tell other people to be patient with us. Doing the backpacks, the speakers, all this extra stuff is all new packaging materials. We don't have just a box that can fit this stuff conveniently. We've got boxes that change size depending on what you order and have to tape all of them multiple times, and it's going to be a tedious, long thing. It's not like the normal shipping in a bubble mailer where you just slap some tape on it, it's good to go. This is going to be, a painstaking process. So please have extra patience with us.
Yeah.
The testers, I'm putting out all the testers from the 4th of July drop and bringing back some old ones too, which are the Strawberry Cheesequake, which is a strawberry milk and cookies S1 of like a super cheesy pheno of it. Then there's Chem and Juice F4, which was a citrus chem that I worked from the F2 line of the Chem 91 autos, and I never released those other than in this tester phase. And Naptown, which is Ripley OG to Tyrone Stomper F1, the photo period. Bred that to auto and crossed that to strawberry milk and cookies, and that's something real special. So
Sure, those sound really enticing. What do people got to do to grab those? Is there?
for every 5 packs, you'll qualify for one tester, and you can leave which tester you'd like in the comments. Please have multiple choices in there, just in case we run out of anything. Some of the stuff is low. Some of the strains on the actual release will be low as well. And we can only put 30 items up on the site for some reason. So there's going to be some changes, some things added once we get the blessing going here, and I add that strain, and so keep an eye out for that. Also be patient as I put all the stuff up because it's going to take a couple minutes here. So
Yeah, we're about 17 minutes away, and there's no way that it's going to be all ready to go at that moment. So basically kind of what he's saying is he's going to step away here in a little bit and start listing the products up so they'll be ready by 8 p.m. roughly, but we're going to have to take some products off to put some more products on. So, but they're...
I'm not going to take any of the seeds off. I've got beanies up there right now that I'm going to take down, and that should leave me with the space that I need to add the new stuff. So I'll probably step away, honestly, in like 2 minutes and do that, and then come back to...
Yeah, and we'll continue to go through the blessing, and we'll refresh the page and everything, and hopefully the drop will go live as we do the blessing. But as far as, I know I hate to even ask you this, but is there something that people should be kind of rushing on, or is there something?
I'm not going to say. There is, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. So, some stuff is in a lot of quantity, and some stuff probably isn't.
Yep.
So, and that's about as much, of a tease as we'll give you on that.
I feel like every time I do that, it's just that's the only thing people want. And
it's also how we break the website, and then people get mad. But at the same time, I don't think that there's a reason to mass refresh on this either. Like I say, we'll get it listed.
I think there's going to be enough for the premium members based on knowing the subscription numbers and everything. I feel like that we're going to be good to go there. The regular drop, it might be iffy on a couple things. So also, I'm not sure how popular the backpacks are going to be. Is there spirits in here?
I don't know what's going on. It's like a train is driving through this studio.
Do you hear that?
I think it's somebody's drag racing outside or something. But yeah, it's loud. Or at least we're picking it up. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Yeah, that's some sort of flying mobile.
It's a motorcycle race. You hear
Is it
it?
motorcycles?
No, that sounds like something in the air, guys.
Again, the CO2 in here is high right now. So are we. Excellent. So yeah, there's the drop. There's the deals. There's the way to get your testers. And
Goodie bag, if you want to go through some of that stuff.
I would say, what's goodie bag? Is this what everyone's going to kind of get? What do you mean goodie bag?
Yep, so everyone's going to get the slaps. If you get...
Holy shit, there's so much shit in here.
Yeah,
Did
the
you do
more-
another chocolate?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Dude, yeah. So
Of course he did. Okay.
I didn't go as hard as
Hold
I had
on.
before
I'm
with
not showing it properly. I'm sorry. There's so much shit in this bag. It's heavy. But okay. Go ahead.
quantity-wise. I didn't get as many chocolates as I had before because I think there's still some downstairs from 2020, and I've got some back at my place from 2021. So it's like, I'm going to run out of these this year for sure.
Even the bag is sick. I mean, for real. This is who the fuck does this?
So yeah, there's the new slaps in there.
It's
All
got
sorts of goodies.
papers. We got king size fucking papers in here.
Here's a night towel if you want to show that. I'm going to step away. Just slide
Yeah.
over here for a minute.
If you
and
haven't
make sure
seen
I
the
get all
night towel,
this.
I'm telling you, these towels are dope. But really, it should be a banner you hang on your wall. It's like, it is a towel. It's like one of those new age fucking whatever dry you off fast towels.
Microfiber.
Microfiber, there you go. But no, look at it. I'm gonna hold it up. It's dope.
It's big too.
See, you want one. You need one. You should grab one of these towels and hang it in your grow room like a banner of pride. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, back to the goodie box, which is just chock full of shit. So here's a bunch of stickers. I'm going to flip through them real quick for you guys. They hit one. Are there new ones this year?
There are, but we had some left over from before, so I made sure to include those too. There's also might be one or two in there that are coming that aren't in there.
This one's a classic. This has the old text line number on it, but yeah, the
Yeah.
text line kicked you out. That's kind of funny. The text line number remains on the sticker forever. But yeah, I'm telling the man he should put together a fucking $100 sticker bundle pack because he's got about 1,000 different stickers. But yeah, pretty much the only way to get stuff like this is to order them. And if you order some seeds, then you're gonna have like enough to sticker your entire grow room. That one's sick. The strawberry.
Yeah, it's the strawberry milk and cookies.
Yeah, the milk cookies going on there. That's the one everybody needs and wants. I see why you recreated it or re-released it. I'm trying to get to the chocolate because I want to see what this year's chocolate's all about. Dude has backpacks, scissors, patches, speakers, stickers, chocolates, rolling papers, backpacks, hoodies, t-shirts, beanies.
Is there a pen and ashtray in there too?
Ashtray.
Yeah, okay.
You got a pen? Oh, I haven't even gotten there yet. You got the big stickers. You got the small stickers. I mean, come on. Grower's Choice sticker. Shout out Grower's Choice. Okay. This is sick. What do you got? A scratcher? Halloween scratcher?
Oh yeah, I didn't even really promote that this year.
Halloween scratcher coming out this year. Daz didn't even promote it really, but if you know the game before, you match the skull faces, and yeah, you win free shit or percentage off of shit basically. What's the big winner on this one?
200 off?
200 off. Yeah, there you go. 200 off. So yeah, you're playing fucking lottery too, powerballing it up over here. Plant tags, you're doing this again?
Plant tag, yep.
I can't believe he's
I'm
doing
not
this
giving
again.
One per pack this year. You're gonna get one bundle. People are saying I've got more plant tags and ashtrays and I know what to do with. I'm scaling back on that, but it is a new ashtray design.
So yeah, one per order. But yeah, the plant tags, these are very tedious for him to bundle and package and do. So I'm surprised to see him in here. But you get your plant tags again. And this is a pin. Looks like a spooktacular, what is Secret Society pen. Is this new this year?
Yep.
We got a new pen this year. And more papers. I always like the black on black. You get your ashtray, which has been around for a minute. Glow in the dark. These are really handy at night. I'm telling you, watching a movie, they glow, and you can find it. You don't miss the ashtray with your joint. But yeah, those are sick. You guys should grab one. Dishwasher safe and all that, so they're really easy to clean. And here's the creme de la creme that I'm wondering about. The chocolate. Let me show. Always in sick packaging. Every time.
No dark chocolate this year, unfortunately.
It's all milk chocolate.
All milk chocolate.
Everybody's getting milk chocolate this year.
Yep.
And he did looks like a secret owl, or a skeleton secret owl
Yep, that's the new
on a pumpkin. But
Secret
yeah,
Owl Spooktacular.
see if I can get you guys to see this. Oops.
You can open it and eat it if you want.
I'm definitely going to eat it.
I need the box back.
These are sick, dude. These are also delicious fucking candy. So
Yeah.
trick or treat. But yeah, every time he's done this is the same people you use every time because every time is delicious. These are great chocolates, and hopefully it'll be cold enough. But when it arrives to you, it will still look like this. But yeah, sometimes they melt in the mail. But either way, these are sick collectibles. I'm sure people have these that would dare never eat it, but I eat them. They're fucking delicious. So yeah, everybody, there's a gift bag of what you're going to get for trick-or-treating this year at Daz's Drop. As far as the DarkOwl stuff, I don't think we touched on this, but NightOwl and DarkOwl are two totally different things. So that doesn't apply to your freebies and everything. They're separate total things, although the DarkOwl drop is going to be happening on the NightOwl page tonight. It's just a little easier for us to put it in one store.
Night Owl packs because we're out of the Dark Owl boxes.
Yeah, and some of it's going to go NightOwl packaging and stuff. So exactly. So we just wanted to get it out to you guys, but it's going to be on the NightOwl side of the thing. That I made it so you can't even click on DarkOwl right now. It'll tell you where to go. But yeah, but if you buy packs of DarkOwl, it does not count towards your freebie count or your tester pack count. So just be clear. Treat them completely separately. And if you have a scratcher or something, a scratcher doesn't apply to a DarkOwl purchase. It only applies to a NightOwl purchase. In the past, if you guys didn't know, or I've tried to hook it up when we can, but I don't. Typically, we don't get too many of them. But yeah, the NightOwl promotions don't work on DarkOwl promotions. DarkOwl promotions don't work on NightOwl promotions. And to be honest, NightOwl is the one that did all of this hard work for all of this stuff. So that's where all credit due goes. All the stickers, all this stuff.
Shout out to Maddie and Ian and Max.
Shout out Maddie, Ian, and Max. Yep, for their help. Yeah, absolutely. Get this drop. Grab a bunch of NightOwl, and you can scoop up some DarkOwls too while you're there. Looks like we're about 8 minutes away, roughly. I say that roughly because we're a little bit behind this drop tonight, and things might trickle on just a few minutes later. And we get it live a few minutes later, but Daz is feverishly working away over there to try to get things listed, and we should be pretty close to 8 p.m. But I'm gonna check in with you, Hoodoo. What's going on over there? It looks like you built yourself an altar of sorts.
Yeah, pretty much. We're got everything set up. We have water. We have fire. We have smoke right now. We're gonna light a cigar. We'll have smoke. We have earth. We have all four elements here. I got my prayers. We've written the holy names on the altar. Impromptu altar. Put our special stuff. I got something else for your collection here, Hulk.
Uh-oh, we got a new candle this year.
Yeah.
What's this one about?
So this is a man candle.
I see a dick on it.
Well, yeah, so it can certainly be used for ladies to attract a man. You would use that to stand in for a man. So you might put a piece of your hair in the head, and put some of your fingernails in the hands, toenails in the feet, write your name on a piece of paper, put it in the base, and then go ahead and burn that thing for money. Because it's yellow, so it's to attract luck and success and money and all that shit.
Interesting. Try to pull that mic closer to you if at all possible.
Sorry about that, bud.
Yeah. If you can, keep that mic closer to you so
I took my phone
everybody
off to
can
do
hear.
this. Right. Sorry.
Oh, good.
There we go.
But yeah, there's your man candle.
There you go.
What you called it. That's weird. One of my headphones went. There it goes. Okay. Holding it together. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go.
Hey, thank you guys both for doing this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the highlight of my year.
Yeah, we love doing this, actually. I think everyone is just super busy, and it's been like a hard 2023 kind of for everyone, I feel like. But Daz and I really wanted to go back to a haunted house or a hotel or go like do some more spooktacular investigations and kind of do a little bit more in depth. So I hope in the future that we can. It's just kind of dictating our schedules, and it's been a chaotic year.
Next time, guys, we're gonna do a seance. Someone obviously kind of related.
So you want to summon someone from the dead from the cannabis history?
Everyone should vote. Everyone should vote.
Who do you want us to summons?
And then we'll name the strain after them next year.
Leave it in the comments. Who would you like to see us summons from the dead on this podcast in the next spooktacular Halloween?
Oh, you're gonna lose your graphic designer, huh, Des?
I hope not. Love you.
All right. So yeah, I have a whole collection of candles.
Oh, this is the part I wanted my phone for because I want to take pictures. Who else wants to just take a picture of this? Does anyone else want? Because JLo, I'm looking at you. Nah, get up. Yeah, I got it.
So weird. The headphones. There it goes. We got to shorten one of our cords. About 5 minutes to go to the drop.
So are we aiming to have me finish exactly at the time of the drop?
No, I think you can take your time. But yeah,
I'm just pausing to start right now. I'm prepping.
yeah. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and
The
fire
actual
away. I
blessing
think.
will take a couple minutes, right?
Yeah.
So we can hang out for a couple minutes. I'll just keep as long as I keep the fire lit.
I feel like you should go because that will kind of put us right at the end of the into the countdown. And yeah, I might interrupt briefly to say that it's kind of the end of the countdown, but go right ahead and let's get this blessing underway. I'm gonna shut up. So if there's dead air, everybody, I'm just watching like the rest of you guys. I just
All right,
want to
can I
see.
get high before I do the blessing?
You can do anything you'd like, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Shout out Dutch. See him in the chat, my man, Dutch. Everybody go follow Dutch. Happy Dutch has been a sponsor of the program for a long time.
How many people you got in the chat?
Right now there's about 195 people.
Daz, you want to give away my book? Or Hulk, you want to give away?
Yeah.
You got a book? I'm happy to give it away. Hoodoo's got a book that he hasn't released yet at all. I don't even know the details.
Like I
of the book.
literally just got 10 copies from the publisher today in the mail,
right
and I
here.
was like, oh, let me bring one down.
Here it is.
It's all about plants and shit.
It conjures apothecary.
I'll be honest, the whole back about how to harvest and process plants, I learned that from weed.
It's got pictures of drying weed in the back.
It's not weed, it's other plants, but
so-
it looks the same, right? That's what I'm
Definitely looks the same. You
You
got it.
wouldn't-
Yeah, you're clever. This way it can be on Barnes and Nobles with no weird questions. This is dope. Yeah, you've been published multiple times.
saying. I mean, I've self-published multiple
Self-published
times.
multiple
And yet again,
times. But yeah, I have multiple books from you, and they're all good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You have a Cannabis Aficionado's Handbook out there. If
It is out
anyone
there.
is looking for one of those, I bet you can find one floating around.
I don't know if they're still on Amazon. I think like only the ebooks on Amazon. I gotta like revisit all that.
Definitely gonna have to check this out. You want to give one of these away?
Do you want to? Yeah. How do we want to do that? You handle it all. I
Dark
gave you the
Horse
book.
Live or Dark Horse Genetics Live at gmail.com. And hold on, let me go to free shit. Make sure I'm saying it right. Free shit.
It's free!
Dark Horse Genetics Live at gmail.com. Go here and in the subject line write Hoodoo Moses. Hoodoo Moses. And I will pick the Mitch or Hoodoo. Give me a number, please.
13, obviously.
Number 13 for Friday the 13th.
Obvious.
13th person to email me Hoodoo Moses in the subject line at darkhorsegeneticslive at gmail.com. I'm going to send you this book, courtesy of Hoodoo Moses. Right on. Just do a blessing. It's about 2.5 minutes roughly till our drop countdown time. Wonder how you're looking over there, Daz. You sweating it yet? He always gets really drop anxiety, more than anybody I've ever met.
At this point, we're 3 minutes away, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
He's feeling pretty good. That's a good sign.
Is it inappropriate to put up the blessed strain already, or should I wait?
I think you can put it up. The
Yeah, it's
blessing
happening.
blessing is taking place.
I mean, it could all catch fire. But
If you guys want to go blessed side, then yeah, you go blessed side. If midnight mass, if you want to go on the non-blessed side, what do you call it? Non-blessed? Is that a thing? I guess.
We're just
Traditional, standard seed, untouched by a hoodoo man. Yeah, what's the midnight
Natural.
midnight marathon? Is your
called
is your
natural.
selection? Although if you're confused, it's the same fucking strain. One is just blessed and one is not.
what do we got here?
Yeah, we got a couple cigars. I think I'm gonna have one too. It's probably time to pop off a
Oh, it's
cigar.
gonna get smoky as a motherfucker in here in a minute.
That's cool.
So one thing we like to do is we
need
like
to
to,
close these
if we
doors.
can, we like to pick the name of the cigar to match the thing we're doing.
Most
So this is
closely
Firewalker.
match.
It doesn't really match.
Yeah,
But,
I wasn't sure. I tried to grab a handful.
It's all good, buddy, because you know what we do when we don't have that.
There's a nice Hemingway, a couple nice Hemingways over there.
You got
for
my-
the storytelling aspect.
You got my coat. You got my coat. Not the hoodie, but the coat.
It's already getting weird. He's pulling shit out of his coat. We gotta check in on you on the human bone market. Has it
Oh,
changed?
shit, give me that back.
Has it changed?
Yeah, I saw you had some tinctured owl.
Last time we talked, you said the human bone
I
market
just
was
did that
died
stuff
off.
with the homie Ed's Manifesto.
Yeah,
We
you
just,
should plug that.
we're sold out, but.
Good for you. Awesome.
We're gonna do another. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce. There might be something like another drop in the future if you stay tuned to at least one of the types. But yeah, Ed and I have been talking about doing a candle together forever, and I finally got the technology to be able to do one. And we did a powder with a few different types of copal and frankincense and myrrh and powdered human bone and tinctured owl.
Here
Oh, we
we
could
go.
do a night owl.
Tinctured night owl.
We could do tinctured night.
what I was thinking.
Shit, I didn't
I
even
saw that.
think about that, bro. We 100% can. You got the cutter.
We almost did
Technically,
some Hoodoo blessed candles this year, but just ran out of time on putting it together. But,
Yeah,
how we looking on the drop there, Daz? Technically, we have reached the hour.
I'm putting up the last item now.
Cool. Do you know how to refresh the site like we normally do?
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, we are just about fully listed, and I encourage you guys to head on over to Sea Bazaar Premium and scoop your beans.
Alright, 1 second. I'm about to refresh. Boom.
Daz, you have any herb you want to sacrifice to the fire?
Sure.
And that'll kind of be the
Alright,
incense.
there should be everything up there.
Thank you, sir. Well, it's for your
Should
you
be
sacrifice.
listed.
Please feed it to
Let
the
us
fire.
know in the comments if you guys are grabbing what you wanted, and or if you're having troubles or
Yeah, man, sprinkle
difficulties.
it right on the fire.
Please don't mash refresh because that will only break the website. Just go ahead and give it a refresh and see what's listed. It should all be there. Let us know in the comments if it's working for you guys. Checking out now. That's good news. Order placed. Good for you. Excellent.
Can I see that cutter, Hulk?
Yes, sir.
I don't need it quite yet.
Jay, would you close that door for me?
Also, I just put up the last of the Tyrone Stomper F7.
Ooh, that
Happy
was
Halloween.
yeah. Tyrone Stomper F7 unreleased, just dropped.
They were released. They sold out super quick.
Or yeah, what's the word I'm looking for?
Unavailable
Publicized.
for quite some time.
You didn't
Yeah.
you didn't say this was happening, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that was a little secret. Happy Halloween. Daz just dropped you some Tyrone Stompers at F7.
Yep.
There you go. Go grab them.
All
If
right,
you didn't see them,
everybody.
that's a secret.
Is anybody saying the site's not working? Do I need to double back on anything?
Need Cloudflare. Are you guys having DNS issues? Store was open a little early.
They sowed fields and planted vineyards.
Let us know how your purchases are going. I think everyone's currently checking out. They can't chat. Checked out fast. No issues. It's not letting you click on NightOwl.
Are you on premium?
Yeah, make sure you're on premium side of the website.
God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass and the herb yielding seed."
In and out like a
fruit tree
bandit.
yielding
It's all
fruit
good news.
After his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let us make man in our image after our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth."
Dim the lights.
Wonder if I can. Used to be able to do stuff like that. done. Look at that. Oops.
Is that a lightning effect?
I don't know what's going on. I broke it all. That's all right. That's as dim as I can make it. There's too many lights on. I feel if you turn those off, it'll get real dark. Oh, fire's happening.
Everything looks good when I view the site here, so hopefully it's all good for you guys.
We're just chilling back watching Hoodoo do his blessing. The drop is live, folks. Go ahead and grab it. I think I see gunpowder in the middle of there, so there's going to be a flashbang happening in here at some point. Tyrone.
Yeah, thank you guys all for supporting Premium and keeping the Seed Bazaar going. Thank you, Jay, for letting me be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you talk briefly about your other site, the ETA, or what you have going on?
It's almost done. We've been working on it behind the scenes for a while. I haven't done much with it. It's being put together by Modex, who's done Exotic site, Soulfire site, some of the big guys with the big drops. So he said shouldn't have any issues with stuff crashing in the future. Also, Zawan's been working behind the scenes super hard on that. So thank you again to Zawan for everything, like all of these amazing designs, all the inspiration over the years. Super cool dude. But yeah, we're working on some fun stuff with the site. I might have my own premium subscription service over there. There might be a hidden store over there. There might be some fun features coming up. So yeah, I'm excited about the possibilities. Definitely should be able to do some smaller batch stuff for kind of the diehard people and be a word of mouth type hidden thing on the site. And I don't want to say too much, but yeah, should be some cool stuff coming.
About to do this thing if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's bless these seeds. Help us in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. The Lord be with you. Holy Lord and Father, Almighty, everlasting God, we ask and beseech you to look with merry countenance and fair eyes on these seeds and seedlings, as you proclaimed to Moses, your servant in the land of Egypt, saying, tell the children of Israel that when they enter the land of promise which I shall give them, they are to offer the first fruits to the priests, and they shall be blessed. So to it our request, O Lord, be merciful, and pour out the blessings of your right hand upon these seeds, which you in your benevolence bring forth to sustain life. Let neither drought nor flood destroy them, but keep them unharmed until they reach their full growth, and produce an abundant harvest for the service of body and soul. We ask this of you, who live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Let us pray, Almighty everlasting God, sower and tiller of the heavenly word, who cultivate the field of our hearts with heavenly tools. Hear our prayers and pour out abundant blessings upon the field in which these seeds are to be sown, and pots in which these seeds are to be sown. By your protecting hand, turn away the fury of the elements and pests and every pestilence, so that this entire fruit may be filled with your blessing, and may be gathered unharmed and stored up in the granary. By the merit of my blessed ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whom you have blessed in your name to be a blessing and to confer your blessings upon creation. Amen. Got the holy water here, blessed by 3 priests in a handy spray bottle. So we'll bless them with water, and then we'll bless them with fire. Maybe not. Happy Halloween, guys.
Hey.
Fire! I told you there'd be fireballs.
How's the drop going, guys?
I say it looks like everyone's having a pretty good success rate. There's a couple people in here who say they're having some issues, and I'll try to walk you through it the best I can. Maybe try a different browser, potentially. But yeah, if you go in, you should be able to log into the premium side, and once you log into premium, it should kick you over to a premium dark page, and then yeah, you click on NightOwl Seeds, and it should send you over to the NightOwl side. You may have to log in twice. Sometimes there's a double login. You may have to log in twice when it kicks to Daz's Seeds. But yeah, once you do that, it should be there. Anyone else that's having major issues, feel free to hit me up after we get off the air, and I'll see if I can help at all. Or obviously we'll get your refund back on the premium side, and you can go ahead and go on the regular side on Sunday if we just can't figure it out for you. But it should be working. Our blood candles are dripping some pretty good blood over here.
Yeah, it seems like orders are coming in, so that's
Excellent.
good.
That's all good news.
That's what we want to see.
It's like Dirk Rub's in here. He says do a ticket on Discord. That's not a bad idea too. If you have a couple issues, maybe you can help us sort through it. But yeah, I'll go through them. Anyone that's not been able to work it out, but it looks like majority of people are getting through. So I'm hoping it might just be a clear your cache thing, or try a different browser.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Try from a different device, phone maybe. Try laptop if not.
Do the page reset again just in case.
Are those backpacks going to be available in the future? I'm more broke than I was. What's the ETA or likelihood of more backpacks coming?
There are more on the way. I could only afford to airship half of them out, so the rest are on the way and should be here in probably 3 weeks, something like that. So yes, they'll be available in the future.
Second chance.
Yeah.
It's like beanies, question mark. I think Wildcard, he took them down
Yeah.
to make space.
Yep. They came down for the Tyrone Stomper and the Midnight Mass, but if something does sell out, I'll put the beanies back up. But yeah, there's only 30 spots on the site, unfortunately, for some reason. We couldn't figure it out.
Totally. Order without looking for the Stomper. I seriously do that every time. You gotta wait for the Easter egg.
Gotta wait for the last thing, yeah. I appreciate all the early birds, but you gotta come in and
You don't
wait
call
for
them early owls?
Well, I haven't.
Owlings.
No. Yeah. But just the people
Candle,
that
the
get
candle
in.
agrees. Early owl special.
I think there's still some up there. Let's see.
I can't ask you what your favorites are because you said you weren't. You said you weren't going to say if there were any sleepers.
Yeah, there's 5 packs of Tyrone left, so if you want one, grab it now. And then I'll put some beanies up after that.
Is the blessing complete?
The blessing is complete.
Blessing has been
Well,
completed.
usually the fireball is the
Fireball is the grand finale.
marks the completion of the blessing. I like how the smoke is just hanging in the air. I doubt there's a camera picking it up, but
Well, there's smoky in this bitch. That's
it
for
is
sure.
Definitely.
I get a little water refill action. One more little splash of water on my dry ice. I want to see if I can't, liven this joint up just a touch, or put out all the fire. One of the two.
That'd be interesting to see if that happens.
Isn't a fire extinguisher just CO2?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is. It didn't work at all. Our dry ice is bunk. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I had to go to downtown Denver. I hunted around Denver for dry ice today. Went to a warehouse in some sketchy place, middle of nowhere.
You just go to the grocery store.
They didn't have it.
You go to the butcher part.
Well, well, I didn't, but yeah, I'm disappointed. The man
Oh,
told me.
maybe that's the thing. Maybe you had the dry ice to the water. That looks real. That looks good. That looks legit.
See, it's coming now. Oh, that one's really full. You might overfill that one.
It's just full of ice. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
All right, the cauldron is smoking at least.
Yeah, now it's dripping. Yeah, spoopy.
It's crazy how they iced over.
Yeah, you definitely got to add the dry ice to the water, not the water to the dry ice.
Midnight Mass is the same as Marathon, right? Yes.
Yeah.
What is it though? Is it though?
Is it though? It's been
Is it
blessed by a hoodoo man.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've never
fucking
seen
good.
the photos of the unblessed ones. I only get tagged in the photos of the blessed ones, but all those ones look really good.
There really haven't been many unblessed ones of the stuff that I release. I usually only release the,
Oh, okay.
the blessed stuff.
Okay.
So. I did give some of the Shahina unblessed to my graphic designer just because he was like, yeah, I'm not so
Sure,
sure.
sure.
So I usually save some for.
We
for
should do
him.
some head to head.
We should definitely
should,
have a grow
right?
off. That'd
Yeah,
be fun.
yeah.
I also
I'll take that Pepsi challenge for sure.
I've got my personal stashes of Shahina and Makita. I was thinking about having you like doing a blessing on those and also crossing those together and then having you
Do
do a
that.
blessing on those.
A blessed line.
Like triple
Yeah.
blessed.
So we'll shoot for that for next year.
Yeah, I can recommend some things to hunt down to cross into them too.
Okay.
That would be appropriate for sure.
So what's next for both of you guys? Well, before we wrap this fucker up, but
Is it wrap up time already?
We're
I
get-
thought
we're
we don't
getting-
wait until it sells out, man.
yeah, well, oh, what are you trying to?
Are you
No,
doing, I want to see your tarot reading.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
I
aren't
did
we-
want to do
yeah,
a reading.
yeah,
We don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
wrap up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually do
What-
want to see a reading.
Okay.
We're gonna have to make some space or something here. We got fire and everything.
It's okay. This is all made my road kit. I've been looking for this thing apparently for a year.
Yeah, it's been here.
Yeah, good.
It's been in the
I,
studio.
this is the last time I needed it. Next time I needed it. It's part of the ritual here. I guess it'll live here now. Sick. All right.
I need to get a better pan for next time. I need like a proper NightOwl engraved one because I keep those in my grow room. and I've
Oh
just got,
yeah. You definitely
got a
should.
lasagna pan in there, and then this one of these aluminum
And then
pans.
the next thing that Daz is releasing is the NightOwl lasagna pan.
I've got the horn with the Hebrew on it still.
Yeah. Well, you can do like, we can do like an engraved tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something nice.
Something nice.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll do that next year for sure.
I've even got all the burned down candles still, like the wax that where they melted and the seeds that were in the wax and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I've got them all going there.
That explains it all. I feel like that explains like everything going on with that. My cards. Here we go. You've never had a tarot reading,
I don't
really?
even really know what it is, to be honest. I know it's cards you flip over and it sort of predicts like your future in
Yeah.
some way.
So all right.
But yeah, can you explain
you want, like, a
where
quick
this
history
even
lesson?
comes from? Yeah, quick like.
So
what
where
is
it
this?
comes from actually is like a mix of sources. It's got maybe Persian influences, maybe Indian influences, maybe Egyptian influences, maybe Jewish influences. The symbols are really old. The standard version we read now is only about 150, 200 years old. It's 78 cards divided into two parts. There's the kind of a major part and a minor part. The minor part's kind of like a deck of cards. It'll be like the 5 of wands, which is like the 5 of clubs or whatever. And then the major part is like 22 keys, they call them. And those, at least in the last 100 years, got connected with like the symbolic meanings of the Hebrew letters and all that jazz. So that's kind of the brief, 45-second history. They're used and different people use them different ways. Some people just contemplate them. It's kind of said that at least the 22 major keys hold the kind of pattern of life, and you can use it to contemplate and meditate and see your next step in life. But a lot of people use them for divination. And so normally we'll ask a question. If we don't ask a question, we can kind of say, what message do the cards have for me? And then I'll lay the cards out. And, usually how I lay them out, each position has a meaning. And then obviously each card has a meaning. And then the two, all that together gives a context. And then it kind of makes a picture. And I read a picture, so to speak.
I got you.
So
I'm a little nervous, but go right ahead.
I'll tell you, the last time I did a random like this, I had to get some old bank records, and because here's kind of a coming soon for me. The temple is getting the legit paperwork filed with the IRS to be a real religion, the most real paperwork that exists. The same shit the Catholic Church has, the same shit Scientology has.
Gee, totally.
So I had to get all my old bank records together for this process. But my bank got bought by another bank and closed, all this crazy shit. So I had to go to some bank I'd never been to before. And this nice young lady who works there is helping me try to find the records, but obviously it's in some like weird account structure of, different prefix and shit like that. So she's like Googling and she's like looking up the name on the account's Hoodoo Moses. So she's Googling Hoodoo Moses and she's like, so what do you do? And I kind of tell her, and she's like, oh, cool. I've never had a tarot reading. Turned out I had to come back the next day to get some other papers, and I was like, I'll bring my cards to do a reading. So I ended up doing a reading for this random nice young lady at the bank. And the reading basically is saying, like, you're going to quit your job. But we're sitting there at her desk in the bank. So I'm, like, trying to talk around it. And she's like, oh, because she was indeed going to quit her job. And everyone in the bank was quitting with her. And so it was pretty funny. And she follows me to this day.
You're telling me it could be accurate.
It's pretty accurate, dude. I fucking charge a lot for this shit. And repeat customers keep coming. Pretty accurate.
Let's see what's
So do you have a specific burning question, like how you should deal with something, or would you rather just kind of see what pops up?
I think I'd rather just sort of see what's in the cards.
Okay.
It's in the cards for old Jason at Dark Horse.
When you ask those questions, I can tell you different decks seem to have different attitudes, and I don't mean like different pictures, but just like I could have 5 of this exact deck, and they just kind of develop different attitudes. This one's going to say some like deep personal shit. Generally,
here we go.
Do you want this in front of everyone? Do you want to go off air first?
I don't really give a shit. Go for it.
Go deep? All right.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what it says. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Show me the ultimate riches and long life card and happiness and joy.
Well, we'll see if it comes
I
up.
want those cards.
We'll see. We'll see how about we see what's coming up for Dark Horse in 2024?
Oh, you can do that. Go
Should
ahead.
we do that?
Yeah.
Dark Horse or Dark Owl?
Well, you tell me. I was doing his reading, but you tell me.
Do his.
Do it?
I've had one in my life, and
You guys didn't have girlfriends with bangs who made you sit for these?
No, I felt like the one was not accurate at all that I did, and I felt like I was projecting a lot of things into the cards, but also the projections fit perfectly, so I was like,
Well, that's how
wow, this is
archetypes work.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then I was like, wait, none of this is happening. But it was also... Oh, never mind.
The sound you hear is the dry ice bubbling and churning.
It's the boiling cauldron.
Yeah. That was the wrong button. Whoops. Sorry.
All right, Hulk, I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times, then I'm going to give you the deck, and you can shuffle if you want and or cut. They're a little bigger than playing cards, so they're a little weird to shuffle.
Okay.
If you're used to shuffling poker cards, but a lot of people just spread them around on the table. But we don't have a lot of table space here, so
And how many cards are there?
there's 78.
How many are good and how many are bad?
It's not really that way. 'Cause it's,
What are my odds?
Think of them.
I look at this like blackjack. Like, can I count these fuckers and
Think of
turn
them
the
like-
odds in my favor?
Think of them like words, okay?
your phone?
So it's like the order they come out in that gives the meaning to the sentence. So it's not there's necessarily good or bad.
Got you.
I mean, there's some bad ones, but there's some good ones too.
Let's hope for, like I said, long life and fucking.
So how do you want to do it
enormous
on the
wealth.
on the camera? Do you want me to like hold the card, each card up, and then
See if
you
they
got
can-
to zoom?
I think they can see your cards, but you might have to hold it and describe it.
Cool.
But they should be
yeah,
able to
yeah, I'll
see.
describe it. Perfect. We sold out of anything yet, Des?
Tyrone Stomper.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hulk. Definitely cut. Shuffle if you feel it.
I'm gonna cut it twice.
As the spirit leads you, my friend.
You do a fun spiral Daz cut.
All right.
That is your cut.
See what we got.
Let's see what we got. So this is you. The death card.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Perfect. Starting off
You don't even need
perfect.
to show anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm dead immediately. Yeah.
Redo.
The death card in tarot doesn't mean death.
Okay. Excellent.
It means the end of an era and the rebirth. Because we see, I'll describe the imagery. We have a white horse with like a skeleton wearing a knight's armor, holding a banner, kind of coming across a field.
Like the
And there's
DarkOwl
like
logo.
bunch of corpses and stuff, but there's a pope standing up, and also there's a sun rising in the background, and that's kind of part of the meaning of the card. If we look at like the ancient Egyptian understanding of death and things like that, is that you've completed this level of your mission. So now 2024 is all about like a paradigm shift for you. And the energy crossing you, okay, this is a good one, the 10 of Cups. This card's known as the Happy Merchant. So
I want to be a happy merchant.
yeah, I think this is, you got good energy coming in on some new shit next year.
Okay.
So crowning you where your head should be at, the King of Swords. So this is, swords symbolize the mind, the element of air. So words, ideas. This is about sharpening, honing, perfecting the ideas, the language you use. It's really about crafting contracts, negotiations, intelligence. It's about working with intelligence. It's not necessarily about hard work. It's not about the marketing necessarily. It's about intelligent moves. Supporting you in this venture, a generous benefactor, the Six of Pentacles.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Just what I needed.
Well, from what I know of the picture, that's kind of how it looked. Behind you, the tower, tragedy. Everything going wrong, upside down. This is in the past. This is what recently happened. And we'll talk about how accurate this is when we get off the air.
Recent tragedies. Okay.
And what's coming in the future? A little sneaky, clever guy. This is my favorite card. Some people say it's a bad card, but they're fucking stupid. Because first of all,
More snakes in the future.
all the cards with yellow are happy. So this dude is going across a battlefield. The knights are all in their tent in the background here, and this is like, they call him a foreigner. And he's obviously not taking all the swords. He's just taking the one that makes sense. He's being very selective. So combined with the King of Swords up top, this is generally advising you, you're going to come into a place of like bringing forth old ideas that are kind of like half-cooked, grafting in ideas, and not necessarily taking everything with you. Sharpening and being really focused with it and making it the load easy. So now we're going to see the next things. So you see yourself as you're moving quickly right now, or you have to move quickly, so to speak. How some others see you is leaving some of the things that you have in progress. Where the concern is the, like, are you wishing too much on luck? Are you kind of coming up with too many new serendipitous things? But the outcome, and this is the big one, the King of Cups. This is going to go great for you because actually you can rely on that because this was I didn't say the names of these cards. I was just giving you the reading. So you're seeing yourself as the 8 of Wands, which shows like 8 sticks flying through the air like arrows. It's kind of like movement, speed, change, things happening. How others see you is the 8 of Cups, which shows a guy walking away from like an in-progress Tower of Cups. But remember, Cups is the symbol here. The concern, the tension is the Page of Cups, which is like untutored, fresh, and eager energy in that same suit of cups. And then finally, the outcome, though, is the King of Cups. So it's showing the completion of that cycle. So now we got a little more razzle-dazzle to look at. To look at how we got to this situation. Strength, you learned a lot. You overcame a lot of emotion, anger, passion to get focused. Taming ego, taming pride, taming things like that. So what comes next? The 6 of Wands, victory. The 3 of Pentacles, solid like partnership, co-working. The 9 of Wands, a little paranoia, but you know. The 4 of Cups indicating like having things happening and then new things kind of presenting themselves serendipitously again. The 5 of Swords. This one's kind of like a sore winner, like haughty victory. So good for you. Fits. And then the Emperor, dude. That's the final chapter of this reading. Kind of having it all figured out, sitting securely on your empire. So I'm gonna say 2024 is a big year for you. It's not fair because we already had a conversation about 2024, but like. You fucking cut the deck, bro. I didn't do any stage magic shit. You told me that this isn't exactly...
Yeah, was that like a Svengali deck? Like every other card was the cups, something cups, and I think he was dealing from the bottom.
Yeah, you got to watch the deal.
But no, that was amazing. Like everything in there was so relatable for
remarkably
you.
kind of accurate in some sense, in some ways. Mm-hmm. I can tie it to a lot of things that have been going on in life.
It adds up. It adds up.
There you go.
Everyone's here to witness it, so we're going to be able to come back and recap next Halloween drop and see how
That's
things
true.
went.
That's true.
Fun.
I'll give you an update next year.
And we'll do the seed head-to-head.
Yeah.
I think Daz is going to have to get himself a reading before we get out of here.
We'll do dazzers off the air. Yeah.
It's up to you.
You guys do whatever. If you want to ask them.
Should Daz have a reading? I already know
Should
what
I
they're
do
going
a
to say.
reading for one of them?
You want to do a
That'd
reading for
be
someone in the
cool. That's
chat?
interesting.
Like a quick little 3-card? I do those a lot on live. Someone just throw
Right.
a question.
Yeah, just
Alright.
DM nudes to @HoodooMoses and we'll do a reading.
So you want me to pick somebody out of the chat to do a reading for?
Sure.
I got somebody. If you want to be read, let me know right
I
now.
just need to know their question and their handle.
And Social Security.
Yeah, their social security number.
Social Security.
I was thinking I was going to program like an AI chatbot to do like
That's
seance
interesting.
readings.
Yeah.
But to fish for people's password shit. I'm getting a message. It's a street you grew up on. I'm trying to read the sign. What is it? You know.
We're going to do Dave Hansen from Twitch.
Dave Hansen from Twitch. Sweet. What's Dave Hansen's question for the cards?
Also-
Dave Hansen, you have to have a question.
I think I saw Dutch. Yeah, there. He's popping through there. He's had a couple spot-on predictions here recently with the earthquakes. I don't know if you've been following along with that, but do you know? Are you familiar with Dutch Sense?
No.
You gotta check out his YouTube page. It's pretty epic. Yeah.
Dave, I need a question for my hoodoo man.
But I'll
What are some examples of questions? Like, what
Dave wants to
What do you
know
want?
what is his future for the ladies.
okay.
okay.
And it'll usually something like that. Well, we'll see. I'll do a quick 3-card. We'll kind of
I'm gonna get the
Lay it
2
out.
girls, 1 cup card.
yeah. That's why we do cups. So we're looking for like the lovers card. We want to see that. We want to see maybe the Queen of Wands. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. We're gonna see what Dave's future for the ladies is.
Have you ever come across anyone that does rigged tarot readings, or is like a
I've seen people leave certain cards out of their deck,
okay?
so then it's like more likely to have different stuff in it.
Yeah.
There are people down in New Orleans who do like stage magic with
Right.
tarot.
Yep.
It's got to be hard though, dude, because the cards are bigger. Like all the like moves,
Sure, the sleight
you've
of
got like an
hand.
extra like 30% to work with. It's got to fucking completely fuck you up.
It's like the guy from Always Sunny with the big hands.
All right, Dave. That's where you're coming from. That's where you're going to. It's looking good for you, buddy. This is how you get there. All right, bud. Here's the story, Dave.
Here's your story, Dave.
Where you're coming from is the Knight of Pentacles. You seem like a good guy, I'll tell you that. The Knight of Pentacles is all the Knight cards, really, especially in relationships, are about chivalry, naturally. But the Pentacles is the slow, the steady, the reliable. Now, where you're going to is the Sun.
Whoa.
That's like the absolute card of shining. That's like, you really like, especially when it comes to attraction. The Sun is associated with the sign of Leo, which is kind of the most charismatic. It has a charismatic uptick. And how you get there is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the card of inheritance and also the card of kind of receiving intergenerationally. So either you got to inherit a bunch of money and get a fancy sports car, or you got to get put onto game, I believe, is what's going on here. Or maybe you're going to pick up a rich girl. But this is the how you get there spot. But certainly it looks good for you, I'll tell you that, bud. But maybe be a little more outgoing. Maybe that's kind of what they're saying, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very closed, reserved, slow-moving card, versus on the Sun, you kind of look at the body language on the Knight of Pentacles, versus the Sun. The Knight of Pentacles is in armor. He's very defensive, closed off. Whereas the Sun, it's literally a naked baby riding the horse like woo. And so it's like, it's about opening up. It's about letting yourself kind of be seen more. And I think it'll do well for you, my friend.
There you go, Dave.
There you go, Dave. Good luck.
Congratulations.
Excellent. All right, boys. Should we get out of here? Anything else you guys want to talk about before
Can we
get
do
out of
one
here?
more? Is there anybody else in
You wanna
there?
do
That
one
was
more?
kind of fun.
We do Dutch?
Fun, right?
Dutch, are you down to have a reading? We'll give Dutch a reading if you
So
want.
did Dutch predict the earthquakes based on the astrology? Because they were predictable by the astrology. Or did Dutch just know?
He's got his own model for predicting
he models
earthquakes.
like
Earthquake
the Earth's
specifically.
crust
Yeah.
movements. Yeah.
So the astrology right now is very interesting. As we all know, there's a solar eclipse tomorrow. Everybody knows solar eclipse tomorrow, right? And we just had the lunar eclipse. So we're in eclipse season. But we had Mars squaring Uranus. I know you want me to say Uranus at the nodes, but
there's
in any
urine.
case, the agitation of fate. So if in the past week or so you've seen fate being agitated, certainly in the international politics news scale, fate's being agitated. I know we were just talking in my kind of family life, fate's being agitated with my parents. Fate's being agitated all over the place right now, and it's to birth the next age, whatever's to come. So hang on tight, everybody. Put on a helmet. All right, we doing Dutch or we're doing?
I don't know, Dutch. You want to have a reading?
He doesn't want to give the government any more information about him.
I could pick someone else.
We could do Daz if we have to.
I feel like we should do Daz.
Go for it.
Yeah, give Daz a reading. Give Daz an official.
I'm going to just give Daz one of those quick 3-card ones. We'll do a full reading after.
Okay,
We don't
that's
draw
fine.
this out. All right, Daz, give me a kind of a throwaway.
He's scared to
not a
like see
throwaway
what's in your
question,
cards.
Give me a category, not like he said the ladies. Dave said the ladies. So give me like a category here.
Working with others, can it tell me if I'm going to have any expansion? I've had some people hit me up recently wanting to do collabs and stuff. And
Sure, you want to
people-
know, maybe see what little,
I guess business-wise, what that
Insight into
holds, or if
business?
there's any new paths or
Sure.
anything.
Let's see what's going on with business for Daz.
Got some new ideas I've been kicking around for
Alright.
for stuff that's not traditionally what I've done.
So where you're coming from, the Happy Merchant. Where you're going to, the Knight of Wands. How you get there? The 6 of Wands. So, Knight of Wands. So, Happy Merchant is pretty self-explanatory. That's things have gone well. The Knight of Wands is making moves, changing things up, trying new things, being daring. Actually, maybe even reckless. And how you get there? The 6 of Wands. So this is obviously standing on your victories, but it's also like, he's not alone. He's being celebrated by all his people. So you got to kind of get there with your team.
Sure.
But if that fits for any of the things you're considering, throw caution to the wind, my friend.
Cool. Right on. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Nice and succinct.
Go get him.
Go get 'em.
Go get him.
Go get him.
All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody tuning in this week. I'm going to do a quick sponsorship shout out. Man Dutch in the chat right now. Everybody go give Dutch Cincy a follow. YouTube, Twitch. He has an awesome channel where he talks about earthquakes and remarkably accurate, where he predicts where they're going to be next. But he also, it's way deeper than that. He talks about conspiracy theory stuff.
Star forts. Check out that Dragon Head Star Fort.
He like mines the Earth to see weird anomalies and shit. Like if something disappears off Google Maps, Dutch will know. He'll be like, this spot in the ocean just all of a sudden is blurred out. And
Yeah,
like what is
underwater
going on
bases.
here? Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a lot of fun stuff.
Dutch has got a fucking dope channel, and you should go follow it. Everyone go follow Dutch, please. Also, shout out to CBizar Premium. Go follow Premium or get a subscription to Premium. You already did if you got the drop tonight. CBizar Premium. Growers Choice. Growers Choice Lighting. We love Growers Choice Lighting. Love their rebates. Check them out. GrowersChoiceSC.com. I use them. Daz uses them. Your favorite breeders use them. I almost guarantee it. And great light, great rebate, great customer service. And go check them out. Toker Poker, tokerpoker.com. They have a poker, a hemp wick wrapping 5-foot lighter accessory tool, which somehow I don't know where mine is.
I stole it.
It was
It's in the
stolen
code.
right before the show.
They're
Yep.
great. That's how good they are.
That's what happens is they all get stolen. But yeah, they can print custom logos on them for you. So go to tokerpoker.com and grab yourself a Toker Poker. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I think that's going to be it this week. Thanks, Daz, for doing another drop.
Yeah, thank you for everything, for putting me on early on, and again, allowing me to grow through the Seed Bazaar and everything else you've done for me.
Yes, thanks for keeping the tradition alive, man.
Yeah, I was going to say thank you for the same thing. I appreciate that. I told you the first time I met you, I knew there was something special about you, and I'm glad to see how you've progressed and done your own thing and kind of broken away from the norm. When you said, it's going to be official now that you have the paperwork, I was like, that's the least official part of it. Like, it's the religion before that, my friend. But yeah, thank you. Thanks to all the people that are in the chat supporting, all the premium subscriptions. Thanks to Ninja for the marathon. Without that, we wouldn't have been able to make this drop possible and the other marathon stuff.
Yeah, shout out Stone Ninja.
Yeah, thank you for all the hard work you've done, Jay, and look forward to many more years to come. This is
Daz,
awesome.
are you flying back?
Yeah, I head out tomorrow morning.
So maybe put this in your check bag because it's probably gonna have gunpowder residue.
We'll see.
Started the podcast off with fucking travel issues. We're going to end it with travel issues.
Oh, but you
tomorrow
got the
for
smell-proof bag.
Uh-huh.
There
You're
you go.
set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be all right.
All right, shout out Daz for the drop, and flying in to do this special edition episode once again. Hoodoo for coming over. Thanks for doing it, and yeah, we will catch you guys fucking next week, same time, or not same time. Next Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Can I say one other thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now that you guys have gotten your stuff, everybody's all good to go and checked out, and help me out by spreading the word on Instagram. I've got a giveaway post on there where you can win some rare stuff, the Quake Stomper, 91 bananas, peanut butter and crack sandwich, along with this entire drop. And yeah, just thank you so much again for making this possible. It's beyond my wildest dreams that we're sitting here doing this, and again, super serendipitous that I'm with these two guys who I've looked up to for a long, long time, and I just want to say I appreciate everything very much. Thank you.
Yep. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.